Good morning. Welcome to the local news for today, Friday, December 13, 2019. Thank you for joining us. I'm Dakota Simpson Marshall. In the news, summary procedure from opposition political parties against the National Assembly rejected. More choices in replacing styrofoam packages. Results of restoration of historical buildings presented. And Tichting Water Forum celebrated its 7th anniversary. A summary proceeding that was submitted by the opposition parties SRE, PRO, Alternative 2020 and SETI Sranan against the National Assembly was rejected yesterday by the court. It regards the claim that the National Assembly would have acted unconstitutional by approving the legislative amendment of the electoral law by a simple majority. The amended electoral scheme forbids pre-electoral combination formations, as a result of which political parties should independently take part in the elections. Speaker of Parliament Jennifer Kelling-Simmons responded to the ruling from the judge. It is not yet clear whether these political parties involved in the process will appeal the ruling. According to Councillor Antun Karg, the parties are now considering what steps they will take next. Consumers have even more choices to replace styrofoam. Last Wednesday, demonstration of compostable containers for oven dishes was given in the kitchen of the student cafe Mensa at the Anton de Kom University. Since the ban on styrofoam on November 1, consumers have to choose from biodegradable and compostable products. The compostable products break down within 90 to 180 days as soon as they are disposed in nature. They are also made according to strict international standards. The biodegradable products still have a small amount of polythene or plastic in them. The production of the new compostable containers is currently taking place abroad. Kevin Amain, co-founder of Gayura, explains that the company has everything in place to produce in Suriname. This is in response to the growing demand for these products. Work is underway to distribute the containers to multiple outlets. Results of the research into the restoration of historic buildings were presented yesterday. This as part of the Paramaribo Urban Rehabilitation Program. In the Wak Kabau, owners of historical buildings have been informed about the various options for renovating these properties.
This year we've been twice already in Suriname. This is our third time. We came in February. We had a series of meetings with government officials, representatives from private sector, property owners in downtown and tenants as well. We gathered information through a series of roundtables from them. We also met with contractors, architects, and Staatsgestel. They share some of their cost estimates and budgets from previous projects, so we could develop a sense of like what are the costs of renovating property, and we also understood the potential rents from tenants that were in the district, and based on that we created this financial model that took into account both the revenue side and the cost side of those projects. And then we had several conversations with tax experts and financial experts to understand the ease of implementation of the financial instruments and incentives being proposed.
In the context of the Paramaribo Urban Rehabilitation Program, historic buildings of the government in the city center are being restored, with support from the Inter-American Development Bank, IDB. The start of the program was the groundbreaking ceremony for the rebuilding of the National Assembly building on November 4. The IDB now also makes funds available for this project to owners for private historic buildings. The implementation of the project is done from two channels. Owners are approached, or they can also approach the program themselves for applications and information. Yet, according to one owner of a historic building, Ivana Ravalis Resida, there are many obstacles that need to be eliminated before they will agree with renovation. The comments from property owners and stakeholders will be included in the final report. After 7 years, the Tichting Water Forum proved that it can provide important contribution to a thorough research into everything that has to do with water, including the search for water sources. Yesterday, the foundation celebrated its 7th-year anniversary in the auditorium of the University Guest House, where attention was paid to the achievements of this organization. The Tichting Water Forum is trying to interest more and more students in disciplines that are related to water. Every year, awards are presented to students who made a major contribution with their research data. This year, for the first time, a scholarship was awarded to the student with the best research proposal. That is all for the local news for today. Stay tuned to the national sender, STVS. Have a blessed weekend.